So recently I was on Instagram and I came across this post that said, tell me some crazy conspiracy theories that will make my skin crawl. Now, when I went to the comment sections, I was not expecting so many people to come up with some crazy ass conspiracy theories. Now, some of this stuff might keep you up at night, but let's get into it. So the first comment says, you can be allergic to dinosaurs and never know it. Yo. Now that I think about it, that is very true because dinosaurs have been extinct for millions of years, I guess. And bro, we could be allergic to them and we would just never know. So the next one says, you are not the voice in your head, you are the one hearing it. Wait, what? So let me get this straight. The voice in our head is not really us. We're just hearing it. What does that make us though? That's a really complex question. So who the hell are we hearing then? That's the real question. Who are we hearing if we are not the voice in our own head? This is a really interesting question. I just want to know who the hell I'm hearing these voices from because I cannot get these voices out of my head, okay? I cannot get them out of my head. Every intrusive thought, like bro, is that me or somebody else? I don't know. The dreams we saw is actually the other universe and dreams are just a glitch. Oh, I get it. It's kind of like different multi-universes, kind of like in Invincible when they go through different portals, and just like in Spider-Man, you know, he had all these different portals and now you have 3 Spider-Mans, but the dreams are just different universes. But I guess it's a glitch that shows us like what this universe is. That, you know what, now that I think about it, that could be very true. Kind of scary though, because I had some wild dreams and I'm like, bro, there's no way I did that in my dream. Like, you ever had a dream where you were so cooked and then you woke up saying, thank God it was just a dream? So you're telling me that those dreams actually happen for real, but in different universes? I had one dream and I don't know why, but the FBI was on my ass for something. And I'm over here running around, you know, between buildings, hopping in cars. And the whole time I looked down at my hands, it was covered in blood. I was like, I don't remember doing any of this. And I'm over here running and I'm talking about the FBI was on my ass. Long story short, before I got caught, I woke up and I was like, oh my goodness. I thought my life was over. But you're telling me in a different universe, I apparently murdered somebody and I'm over here running from the feds? The next comment says, what if oxygen is actually a slow poison? Every human who breathes oxygen eventually ages and dies. Scientists say oxygen keeps us alive, but it also causes oxidation. The same process that makes metal rust. Maybe breathing oxygen slowly damages our bodies over decades, and humans have just accepted it as normal because we've never lived without it. Bro, you know what? This one got me thinking. Like, imagine this whole time, every time we breathe air, we are slowly dying. That's kind of crazy to think about because everyone knows without oxygen, we will suffocate and die. But the comments said it's slowly poisoning us. So what's the other alternative? I mean, if oxygen is slowly killing us over time, could we live longer if we had something else to breathe in? That's a really good question, bro. Now I'm actually curious, because let's say on a different planet somewhere, it's in the air, we can breathe it in, and we live like to 150 or 200. That would be kind of crazy to think about. But, bro, you know, because when he said, whoever this person is, when they said that whenever oxygen can like rust metal and shit, I was like, you know what? That's slowly killing our lungs. So just maybe, I don't know. But that's a really crazy conspiracy, not gonna lie to y'all. Next comment said, what if when we die, we just go into another newborn body, and the reason a newborn might cry is because they lost everything and everyone. Bro, please don't let this be true. Please do not let this be true. I refuse to die and then be born again, basically reincarnated, and I'm over here crying because I lost everything and everyone. I have to start all over from square one. And now that I think about it, that's the reason they come out crying. That might be a good ass, like, damn, you're telling me every baby that's born is crying because, bro, they miss everything, they miss the memory. They're like, crap, I'm about to be born all over again. That is insane to me, bro. I don't want that to be true, but it just might be true. Who knows? You are not scared of being alone in the dark. you are scared of not being alone in the dark. That is so true. Like when I was younger, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I used to be afraid of the dark until I got older. I was like, you know what? I got nothing to worry about. I mean, if monsters were actually in your closet or underneath your bed, then I could see why you might freak out and lose your mind. But realistically, bro, and the comments said it pretty clear. You're not afraid of being in the dark alone. You're afraid of being in the dark and someone or something else is in that room with you. Okay? That is the part because, yo, that would be kind of crazy though. I mean, being in the dark and the whole time someone's in there and you have no idea. Like, bro, what the hell? I wouldn't really say it's a conspiracy theory. It's more of a fact. But I think we've been programmed through scary movies and the dark is just pitch black. But then again, if you know you're the only person in there, most people will be like, you know what, I'm good. But it's the idea of what if something else is in here? And I don't know. The water that you are drinking is so old that dinosaurs washed their balls in it. Bro, what have I been drinking? Dinosaur... Oh my gosh, bro. This guy has a good point. But you know what? I don't really care. It's too late. So I guess dinosaur balls taste good. Ah, man, that's some good dinosaur balls. Somebody said bro's mom is thick. Whose mom is thick? Watch your mouth, bro. I don't want to hear any conspiracies about someone's mom being thick, alright? But let's skip this one. The universe is a lie. It's a simulation. When you die, you don't go to heaven or hell. You just wake up somewhere you have never seen before. You know nothing about yourself. You know what's so crazy? There was actually a Family Guy episode about that, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro, y'all need to check it out. But yo, really imagine when you die, you don't go to heaven or hell, which we're all taught through religious scriptures, but it's all just a simulation. That's one thing that keeps me up at night. And it's kind of scary too, because imagine when you die, you like wake up and it's like, who am I? Like, what is this body I'm in? Like a lot of these questions, but you don't know anything. Your memory is just completely wiped away. That's one thing is like, damn, bro, what if it's all a simulation? Dead ass. No heaven or hell. Just a simulation. When you die, you wake up and it's like, oh my goodness, where am I? Who am I? How did I get here? All these questions that have no answers. Government posted this to know how much we know. Bro, not gonna lie. That could be a valid conspiracy theory. This whole time the government is just, let's just see how much the average person knows. And they're just sitting back laughing at us. They're just laughing because they're like, guess what? This person's right about the conspiracy theory, but what are they going to do about it? Nothing. We will never reveal the truth. Never. And that's kind of evil, bro. The government can be very evil. We all know that. We all know. Somebody said water is turning men gay. Okay, you know what? Just in case, let me just stop drinking water. Dragon Ball main timeline is Trunks' future, literally. Bro, if you ever seen Dragon Ball Z, the history of Trunks, that shit is so sad, bro. They really jumped my man, future Gohan. Like, bro, damn, bro, that was some messed up. That was a really dark movie, bro. If you ever watched Dragon Ball Z, the history of Trunks, that shit is the actual timeline. That is the real timeline where everyone dies and they cannot bring anybody back. And all they have is future Gohan, Bulma, and future Trunks. That's it. That's really it, bro. Damn, bro. I feel so bad for future Trunks, man. He was going through so much bullshit, but damn, bro. Your phone is listening to everything you say, and that data is permanently stored forever. Yo, I would just tell my friend this, but your phone is always listening to you. And I'm going to prove it right now. Everyone right now say, hey Siri, and your phone's going to respond back. That's crazy. And every time you're on the phone talking to your friends, talking to your family members, watching some crazy things online, bro, that stuff is stored somewhere. Call me crazy, but I just know for a fact that the government be sometimes tapping in. Like, bro, I might get killed for even just saying this, but let's all be for real here. How many times have you been talking about something with your friends and you go on Instagram and guess what? That thing you were talking about pops up It's like, bro, I was just talking about this. It's not a coincidence, okay? It's not a freaking coincidence, but yeah, this person is definitely right about that. Someone you genuinely love could be the same one killing you one day. Humans change. That is so true. I mean, look at the Lion King. He would have never thought. Like, bro, it's like, you just never know. You just never know. That's why I'm always like, looking around, because the one person that you love, it could be your dad, your mom, your auntie, your uncle, your own child that can kill you. Even your boyfriend, your girlfriend, like, bro, like anyone can kill you that you truly love or care about. And like this thing said, people do change over time. Like right now, you could think there's no way this person would ever kill me. There's no way my best friend will kill me. And then 10 years later, you guys are sworn enemies, okay? Or they accidentally kill you. I've heard countless stories of like best friends playing with a gun, and then I guess the friend pulls the trigger and kills his best friend. Like that shit does happen, bro. Either by accident or plotted, I just don't know. The government removed your third ball when you were born. Don't believe me? Check the stitches. Wait, what the? You know what? This person might have a good point. That little slit in between both your balls, bro, what if that was a third ball and they just took it out? Damn, that's kind of brutal though, because we're already getting circumcised. Damn, the third balls too? The birds that sit on the cable outside, I swear they are charging and recording everything. Bro, I'm telling you right now, whenever I see like 40 birds on a power line, I'm like, y'all just sitting there doing nothing? Not getting electrocuted? And on top of that, bro, they're definitely listening. I mean, really think about this. When was the last time you ever seen a baby pigeon? I'm waiting. Someone tell me that, please. But that's pretty crazy, though. I mean, these birds just sit there all day on the power line, chilling. Get out of here, man. They're definitely listening to us, recording everything, watching our every moves. We will be alive during World War III, but most likely won't survive it. Bro, I really hope that all these freaking dictators and prime ministers and presidents, bro, can y'all just calm down with all the nukes and all the bombs and people dying, all the war? Can we just chill? Can we just drop everything and just relax? Can we just shake hands and just have world peace? I don't want to see people dying, getting blown up. Like, come on now. Life's too short for that, bro. And I swear, bro, if World War III happens, I am not getting drafted, okay? I cannot go fight in war. I don't want to go to war. I don't have beef with nobody, all right? I don't have beef with anybody. I really don't. Please, can we just drop the weapons, drop the guns, shake hands, go back to our families, Like, damn, bro. Like, I don't want people to die. I just don't. But damn, bro. Man, look, the sad thing is, I already know, unfortunately, we will definitely be seeing a World War III. Hopefully not soon, but it's going to be soon. I just don't know when, but maybe, maybe not. I don't know, but I don't want to see it, okay? The last one I'm going to read is the government is not real. It's to make us think they control us. Yo, imagine? The government definitely exists, but there's a chance that it all might just be made up to control us, okay? But I ain't gonna lie, there was a lot of crazy conspiracy theories that I never thought about, and I think now I'm gonna be staying up all night because this shit right here has you thinking like, bro, like all of this shit could be true. There's a chance it just might be true, okay? So in the comment sections, you guys let me know your wildest conspiracy theory take, okay? Let me know. But other than that, thanks for watching.